It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a bottle of Berliner Kindl Weisse Original coming in at 3% ABV. There's a look at the label. There's the bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Here we go. Help if I got the bottle opener, wouldn't it? Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. Got a pint pot here from the UK. Listen. Can you hear that? I very rarely smell the bottle from of a beer, especially an empty one. First of all, the beer is available from beersofeurope.co.uk, largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beers from all around the world. Look at the carbonation on this beer, slightly hazy, a one finger white head. And just going back to it, Beers of Europe, check out the link in the description box of the video. You can get beer from all over the world from this company. They're a really good company. I've been with them for about four or 5 years. Unbelievable kind of time to have a channel sponsor on YouTube. They supplied us with fantastic beer from all around the world. And it's just nice to give them a plug, you know, just to say, check out the link in the description box. Berliner Kindl Weisse, I'm just... What was I thinking? It's a Berliner Weisse, isn't it? Of course. That's the style of beer. I've read Kindl and it's kind of taken me to one side. Berliner Kindl Weisse. If you take out the Kindl, it says Berliner Weisse. And it only really kind of... I only clocked onto the style of beer when I heard that wonderful hissing carbonation pouring from the head. It was kind of like dissipating, really good, really angry carbonation. And then I seen the slight haze and I thought, oh, could this be one of the very early styles of Berliner Weisse? Be wonderful if it was. Let's get the aroma. Certainly is. I'm quite excited by this. Only because you see a lot of the craft brewers onto this Berliner Weisse style. It's a wonderful style of beer, and it's nice to see that, okay, we've got a traditional German brewer doing it. I mean, the style comes from Germany. It smells great. Slightly sour. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, absolutely. Boom! Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a fabulous beer. I never do research. I never do research for my beer reviews. And I'm starting to think now, I wish I'd done some research on this beer. I wish it clocked earlier with my silly little brain. I wish I clocked onto the fact that this was... Why didn't I clock onto that? Berliner Kindl Weisse. What am I thinking? What was going on in my daft little brain to not pick that up? Just wondering if it is in fact, and the reason why I'm so intrigued by this beer is that how many different breweries were doing it in Germany. How important is this? It's a very important style. It nearly died away in the early 2000s, and it was a bunch of craft brewers that really brought it back. I think it's a wonderful style of beer. It's really crisp, nice and sour, great carbonation. Extremely drinkable at 3% ABV. It's lovely. Is this one of the first breweries to brew a Berliner Weisse, or is it just that these guys just specialise in it. It's probably the fact that it's a really old style of beer. Probably I'm thinking, and that this is just one of many breweries that brews this style of beer. But let's forget about the actual bottle for a moment. Let's concentrate on the beer. So extremely drinkable, mouth puckeringly refreshing, juicy, sour. It's like a sherbet bomb going off in your mouth. Great carbonation, 3% ABV. This is really, this could liven any party up. A 3% beer. This is as surprisingly kind of flavoursome as this. Let's rate it. Lovely. Berliner Kindl Weisse, das Original. The first thing I'm going to do when I finish my beer reviews is go and look up this brewery and see if it is indeed one of the first Berliner Weisse breweries, because I do like a bit of history. But rating for this beer, I think it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic beer. Stone the Crows, 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up, boom, and cheers.